Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. Our beloved Southeast has become a crucible of suffering. Let's go to prayers. Ohaneze charges Ndibo. Now the Ohaneze Ndibo has declared September 29, 2024 as a day of prayer, reflection, and remembrance for the Igbo nation. The declaration comes amid growing concerns over the persistent challenges facing the Southeast region, including insecurity, socio-political marginalization, and the likes. In the statement, Ohaneze painted a grim picture of the current state of Igbo land, describing it as a crucible of suffering due to the escalating violence and governance failures that have afflicted the region for decades. Now, they also highlighted the struggles of Igbo-speaking communities in Benue, Kogi, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Delta, and River states, as well as the economic challenges faced by Igbo businesses in Nigeria. They said our beloved Southeast has become a crucible of suffering, caught in the merciless grip of escalating insecurity and governance deficiencies. Yes, Ohaneze Igbo further lamented the impact of these challenges on the cultural and social fabric of the Igbo people, noting that it has led to a lamentable deterioration of the cultural values and norms. They said despite these adversities, they are commending the resilience of the Igbo people, whose remarkable resilience in the face of relentless provocations and confrontations has been a source of strength. They praised the entrepreneurial spirit of the Igbos, which they described as the backbone of economic vitality across Nigeria and beyond. They said as part of the Igbo Day observance, Ohaneze Igbo has called on all Igbos, both at home and in the diaspora, to observe a minute of silence at exactly 12 noon on September 29th. The Ohaneze said this moment of silence will honor the memory of those who lost their lives to violence, ethnic strife, and state-induced calamities. The Secretary, Okechukwu Isiguzoro, emphasized the importance of this day, stating, quote, "This is not merely a remembrance, it is an invitation for renewed hope and commitment to healing our land through prayer, forgiveness, and a collective drive for justice." The 2024 Igbo Day themed Ozemena, Never Again, will feature prayers, traditional rites, and the erection of a memorial in Asaba, Delta State, to honor the victims of the Asaba massacre. The erection of monumental structures in Asaba will serve both as a reminder of our past and as a declaration of our undying commitment to the pursuit of our common good. End of quote. Now, this is the statement from the Isiguzoro and his group, talking about Ohaneze of Isiguzoro and his group, and they're calling for prayers. Igbo must observe this minute silence to pray for the Igbo land. Okay? So, but what we're saying is this, look, Ohaneze, they're still yet to organize themselves and show that, look, they are the group, the Apex Igbo Social and Cultural Organization that's supposed to be trusted to lead the Igbos. Yes, they are yet to do that. So they're not talking about what will help the Igbos to come out of this crucible they're talking about. Yes, what will help the Igbos to come out of the crucible, to come out of these woes, this, continuous marginalization and threats to the existence of Igbo in the contraption. It's not just a minute silence prayer. Okay, a minute silence prayer. So we'll now lead Igbos out of all these things they have narrated. They have painted a grim picture. So look, the Igbos are suffering. That businesses are struggling. The Igbos are struggling. And all that. They are being marginalized. Okay, insecurity induced by state actors. Yes, and the calamitous economic outlook and governance failure being orchestrated by these so-called governors in the Southeast and their collaborators. Yes. So now, in all these things you are saying, so you said a minute silence prayer will do it, right? So what we're talking about is that when people will see the bird and they'll be looking at the bird and saying, where is the mouth? Where the birds used to eat? Okay? That is hypocritical. Yes, hypocritical. You have seen the bird and you're asking, oh, where the birds used to eat? Where's the mat of this bed? So that's what people are doing. Oh, yes. Because you have seen the way out. You're saying, oh, as if you are confused. A minute silence. A prayer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given you a direction to follow, to liberate yourself from all these things you are calling crucible of suffering, this and that. And Mazi Simon Ekpa has continued in that direction. What are you doing? Are you supporting him? So enough of all these cries. Public, come to the public and you're making public show. Okay? That's lip service to curry, favor and to continue to use the name of Fundibo in the guise of Ohaneze to attract, contracts, money, and favor from the federal government. Yes, that's what they're doing. They're using the name of Ohaneze as business to get money from the evil government. Yes. So that is what is happening. That's why in Igbo, they know when to pray. They know when to walk. Yes. If you use the time to walk, to pray, you are deceiving yourself. So to tell Igbo, oh, you go to pray, go to your knees. That's what? For the suffering to end. So Igbo has taken action. And they are being, they are being led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Who authorized Mazi Simon Ekpa to take the charge on his behalf? And that is what is happening now. And if you're an Igbo man, you're not following Mazi Simon Ekpa, and you're saying you are doing prayer, you are doing nonsense prayer. Yes. Nonsense prayer. To pray yourself out of the quagmire, this utter confusion. Yes. This cataclysm that is coming, looming in the contraption. The only way for the Igbo man to get himself out of this looming cataclysm is to follow Mazi Simon Ekpa as it stands now. That's the only one to lead the Igbos out of this doomsday that is coming. They are just postponing it. It's there. It's there. Look at what is happening in their economy now. They are facing severe hardship. Severe, never seen before. Severe hardship. Their petrol is up to 1,500. Okay? The NNPC, yes, managing their oil since, several decades ago, said they are bankrupt. They have declared themselves bankrupt. Say they have no money. In fact, they are financially insolvent. They are unable to pay their debts. They are owing many companies, many financial institutions. They can't pay. They can't pay. Yes, they are in distress. That's what's happening now. The group managing director of the corporation made it public. Said, look, the corporation is in dire need of financial help. Where is it coming from? And this NNPC, they are the cash cow of the government. But they said they have no money. They are owing many companies and financial institutions. They are bankrupt and insolvent. So, doomsday coming. This one is just beginning. So that's why the Biafrans are working day and night to exit themselves from this entanglement, this contraption. Okay? Because, they are going to face cataclysm in the future. Sooner than later. Yes, this one is just the morning. You have seen the level of insecurity. It's not abating. It's not stopping at all. It continues. It continues to rise by the day. Nobody has the solution to it. So the only way out for Ndi Igbo is to continue their liberation struggle. To exit. Not a minute silence prayer. Kneel down and pray. Is that how to extricate yourself from this demonic entanglement? So that is it. The way out is for you to do the needful. Continue to follow the steps. Continue to follow the instructions, directives given by Mazi Samonikpa. Yes, that is it. So Ndibo knows that they will not listen to this Efulefu that said Ohaneze. Ohaneze. Look at the way they're saying. You think that they have some brain. Oh, we are remembering Asaba massacre. The Igbo suffering in Kogi, in Benue, in Rivers, in Akwa Ibom. When you hear this kind of things, you say, oh, it seems they have something upstairs. Now lie. They are there to make profit of it. They are profiteers, political jobbers, political profiteers, using Ohaneze to make ends meet in a very troubled economy. Oh yes, in a troubled economy. Vortex economy. Wobbling. There's no end in sight to the hardship, to the excruciating agony and tormentous